Oh, she hurt. She got hurt.
Head looks funny.
Oh my god. Honey, look, show your patineta. You're gonna press the G. So we're gonna talk about today.
I don't know if we've decided.
We still don't know what we're gonna talk about.
I'm scared. Oh my God.
I stole the skateboards, the longboards from my sister. Go.
This is mine. I just haven't done it so long. I'm scared.
Okay, left foot up. You gotta do it in the front, remember? Your foot goes on the front. Yeah, go. Just push. There she goes. Ooh, I'm such a YouTuber now. I'm a YouTuber, honey. Oh, I'm a YouTuber. So what are we gonna talk about today, honey? Yeah, this is the hardest part of YouTube. It's like, what the fuck are we talking about? It's like, you have so many issues.
What are we gonna talk about?
I don't know, my hand's getting tired of holding this thing. I feel weird. We're gonna talk about...
What are we talking about?
We're gonna talk about stress. Stress, yeah. Right. You don't deal with it, you just... right, so you don't deal with stress, right? You just deal with it.
Alright.
Right. So there's a lot of road noise. It's gonna be a lot of road noise.
Your head looks giant.
Okay. So stress. You don't talk about it, you keep quiet, and you take it out on your partner, right?
Tampoco. Sometimes you take it out on yourself.
Right. Right. Alright, so let's go for reals. I am Louis.
I'm Isis.
We're a power couple. Alright, so we're gonna talk about...
We're
gonna talk about...
Take two.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about, I guess customers, but more of like building a sustainable business, right?
Yeah, like what we've learned through our experiences being photographer, videographers, and having our own business, and like how your clients are so important to what you do.
Yeah.
One thing that is really important to just dealing with your clients or customers is that it's exactly that. It's like kind of a battle between a customer and a client. So of course, this is a paid transaction. They're paying for a service, but also you are being paid to capture their moments. So it's very hard to you have to think about, it's like a collaborative mutual relationship. It's not just like, oh, you give me this and that's it. So it's really important that you recognize kind of the importance of that and how it really is meaningful and how that should really kind of translate into the way that you interact with them on the day of the event, and then also before and after the event too.
Right, so yeah, you're not exchanging a product. It's more of it's a service, but it's an intimate service. It's something that you're the closest one to them, like the closest stranger to them that day.
Yeah.
You're the closest stranger to them that day.
His butt is like black.
I know.
It's so cute.
Yeah. So you met them once or twice, and then you see them from the moment they start getting ready to when they're drunk, I guess.
To the end of the day, babe.
So when they say yes, I want to split everything you have with you, and yeah, they have their fun time. So you get to capture that, you get to live that with them. So it's not like, oh, here I have this thing, and then I'll give it to you, and then that's it. We don't speak no more. It's more like how you conduct that transaction, right? So you don't want to be like, just stand there and take a picture, or like you don't want to be like. it's more of like your friends, and they get stressed out. Things will never go right on the wedding or like any special event, so you have to be like, don't worry about it, I'll do this all the time, just have fun.
Yeah, we're kind of almost like coaching people through it at this point. Like sometimes we have people who are just like, oh, I'm nervous, or like, oh, this didn't go right, or oh, this thing is wrong. And it's like, you know, not only are we married and we've gone through wedding planning and a wedding.
Late to the wedding.
Be quiet. And he tells that to everybody that I was late.
She was an hour late, guys.
But you know, we've gone through we've seen so many events, like we've just been part of so many different things where it's like, you're gonna be fine, dude. Like, don't worry about it. So I think it's really important that, like, you know, yeah, we're there as like to capture moments, but we're also there to like support the people getting, you know, married or like a sweet 15 or whatever. Like, we're literally there supporting these people, and we're like, no, everything looks amazing and this is so cool, and you know, we're so happy for you. And you know, we get to capture really intimate moments, but that also means that we have to kind of almost be intimate with them. We are not like these just strange people, but we're now their friends. Like Luis was saying, we're literally there, like watching them have a bare face to getting full glam and lashes. And then if, you know, we're taking photos of the gentleman or the groom, it's like the same thing. You know, he gets in the shower, comes out, does his hair, shaves. Like, we see every part of something that it seems like so intimate and like you don't share with other people, but in this case you do. So it's just like, you know, we are so close to people we didn't think we'd be close to.
Don't be hesitant to go above and beyond, and this doesn't mean like necessarily money wise, right? Like we don't, so not money wise, but doing things for them. So like there's time with Isis where like the bride, something breaks or whatever happens, and it's like I want to say women's issue.
I've like laced up brides' dresses. I've painted their nails, put their shoes on, ran out to buy lash glue. I feel like I probably helped somebody pee in there. Probably.
Yeah. This time I had to push a limo.
Yeah, out of a ditch, like
pushing the limo.
Yeah. We probably have pictures of it somewhere. I probably have the video.
Yeah, we'll post it.
We'll put it in the video. We'll put it in. But yeah, like so much stuff happens, and like I feel like other people would just kind of stand by and be like, oh, that sucks. We're like, dang, that sucks. Like, let's help. And I guess maybe that's more like a personality thing than anything. So we're good people. Just so if you wanted to know, we're nice.
But it's so weird. What is it? Walks by watching us.
Yeah, because we're at the park. It's fine. We're cool. We're gonna be YouTube famous.
So another thing is that, so for us, when we do video or photos, we don't charge people for the time we're there, again, because
I feel like we're about to get up by some geese right now. Okay, don't look at them. Don't look at them. Don't look at them. Don't look at them. They're leaving. They're mad at you.
All right, so we don't charge customers for the time we're at their event. We charge them for amount of pictures or video that they receive, and it's kind of hard because sometimes people will have a beautiful, very emotional wedding, but they will also have a very small budget. And for us, like, I don't want to say we give stuff away, but like we don't always hold ourselves back in that sense. Like there's just some beautiful moments that people deserve to have. Just because you can't afford it. And I mean, like, I probably shouldn't say that. I probably should stick to my times, but it really fills me with joy, or fills us with joy, going the extra mile and giving them like extra 10, 20, or 5-6 minutes of video, and have them be able to keep those memories, and for the future when they're like speaking to their friends, speaking to their family members, and they say, oh, well, you want to watch my wedding video, or you want to look at my photos, and they're like, well, like, they give us this much extra, and they really, they push the limo out of the fucking ditch, and then they give us extra photos. That's when, or a little investment, or a little extra mile goes and turns into hundreds and sometimes thousands of dollars, because like we have a wedding in June. It's like in the middle of like very far away, and it was this like I don't want to say random customer, but it was a customer that was referred by us by our friends, the Castillos, and you know they live far away, and we did their wedding, and same thing, we gave them a little bit extra, and we made sure we created that bond with them, right? We made sure we created that bond with them, and they recommended it with some friends, so now like we gotta go to Pennsylvania in the summer, so we're excited about it, and that's really where it pays off.
Yeah, like you don't have to limit yourself, like, and be like, no, I said this is the cutoff, because it's like that's not how it usually even works in real life. Like,
yeah.
you know, I don't know. I just feel like it'd be kind of silly to just kind of think that you have to kind of settle or like set you like it's your business. Like you don't have to set like these hard boundaries that like you are never gonna cross. Like. Right. And we're in a business where like you're working with people, so like yeah, like why would you set yourself to be like this concrete like hard thing when it's like people are the opposite of that?
It's not a one-time transaction. So for us, there's the times where customers have called us for, let's say, a baby shower, and then from the baby shower
9 months later.
Yeah, 9 months later.
Oh wait, no, baby showers usually happen in like when they're like 7 months pregnant.
Right, so baby shower.
3 months later.
3 months later, we're doing like newborns, and then we're doing 1 year, and then if the parents didn't get married before the baby, then you're doing a wedding, and after the wedding becomes a second baby. So it's not
baptism.
Right, baptisms too.
Birthday parties.
Right, so it's not a one-time transaction. So customers are not just like money signs, they're friends, and if you learn to develop those bonds with the people, then you will be able to develop a sustainable business, right? Because so if you're going the extra mile, you're building this relationship with your customers, they'll praise for you. They'll be the ones that to tell their friends, their family members, people on Facebook, and that's everything. And so that's for the past 6 years, that's mainly how we done our business, just word of mouth.
Yeah, I mean, just now we're kind of changing the way that we've been getting clients, but it's because we're in a new state. But even then, it's like we still are asked to go up there. People, we have families that we've been taking pictures of, and like they're like, we really want you to come. Like, when are you available to come take pictures of our family? Because we want you to be there. And it's gotten to the point where it's like they are like we kind of said at the beginning, like they become your friends. Like they really are like lifelong friends. Like we're friends on Facebook. Like we catch up with them. Like when we go to events, they're like, how are you? Like, what are you doing? And like we're invited to like parties. Like after pictures are done, stay, eat, hang out with us. Like you know, it's
when's your baby coming?
Yeah, when are the babies coming? And so it's always like, oh, he's running. Cole would never do that. He pulls a fucking in front of you. Sorry, there's a dog running. It's cute. And so, you know, it's just like, it's not this one moment in time, but so that also means that like when you are there, like if this is the first time that like, you're taking photos or you're kind of engaging with new clients, like you are there for them. So like, and especially within like our culture, Latino culture, everyone's like, take a drink or like have fun, like do you want a shot? Like we're there to take photos, like we're on the job. Like you would not hopefully drink on your job, so like why would we do that? So I think it's really important that like, you know, there are certain boundaries that you need to create, and like no, don't cross those boundaries for yourself and for the good, like the goodness of for the well-being of your business. Like really respect yourself and respect the clients, respect like who you're with, because it's gonna make a world of difference like when they think about you later on. Because we've heard like freaking horror stories at other people's events where they're like, oh yeah, like my hija, su quinceañera, like the fotógrafo, he drank and then he disappeared for like 3 months. We didn't hear from him. Then when we got the photos, they were all borrosas. We couldn't see anything. They were terrible. And we're like, what?
Yeah, like that doesn't exist.
Who would do that? Yeah. Like you think about like how just mean that is. So it's like, well, what the hell? So things like that really are sad, but they're super bothersome for people like us. Like we really take our business seriously, not to say that other people don't, but it's like, you know, you're there to do a job, so like do that job, right? And then sometimes people are like, you know, go dance, and you're like, I'm literally working right now. So sometimes it's like, you know, sometimes you know the people and you're like, I want to, but it's like, yes, I'm here, but I'm also here because like you still hired me, and like, yes, we're friends, but I still need to be respectful of the fact that you are still paying me money, even though we're friends. So it's like, you know, it's kind of a hard balance you have to play with, especially when these people become your friends and become kind of like lifelong clients. So it's really important to be just cognizant of that and just remember that at the end of the day, they are still clients, even though they're friends, and vice versa. They're friends, but they're still clients. So it's like kind of this game that you're playing with yourself and between the other folks, but it's really important that you kind of maintain that stability for, like I said, the well-being of the business and well-being of just like the relationship you have with them. We hope you watch the whole thing. One. We're gonna start doing it other YouTubers do. What's the secret word? Stay until the end of the video to hear the secret word. So we hope you liked our video. If you have any comments or suggestions, as long as they're not mean, please don't be mean to us. We're fragile humans.
Yeah, we are.
Leave them in the comments below, and we will try our hardest to adhere to them. Now that the weather is getting nicer, I mean, we're filming at the park, so maybe we'll do like a, I don't know, like a Richmond thing. Like, come with us, you know? People to like get ready with me, we could like come with us.
What?
I don't know. We could start a new thing. Like, instead of get ready with me, it's come with us. And then like we just bring the camera and we go places
I guess.
and show it around.
Yeah.
So we could do that. So let us know what you want to see, and like us and subscribe. And do they have the bell?
Yeah.
Turn the bell on if you want to be up to date when we post.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna try and do it again often. We were very consistent for like 3 weeks, and then we kind of but things happen and life happens, and no one is prone to life. So be nice to us, please. Okay? Anything else?
No.